Carpenter, would you please call the roll?
Senators Aguilar, Baumgardner, Cook, Corum, Court,
Excused.
Crowder, Donovan, Finberg, Fields,
Absent.
Garcia, Gardner, Guzman, Hill,
Excused.
Holbert, John, Jones, Kagan,
Excused.
Kafalis, Kerr, Lambert, Lumberg, Marble, Martinez-Humenic,
Excused.
Merrifield, Moreno, Neville, Priola, Scott,
Excused.
Smallwood, Sonnenberg, Tate, Todd, Williams, Zinzinger. Mr. President.
Here. 29 present, 1 absent, 5 excused. We have a quorum. Senator Corum, would you please come lead us in the pledge?
Thank you, members. As we say at home, it's okay to be scot-free as long as you have a quorum. So, will you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the journal, Senator Williams.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the reading of the Journal of Thursday, January the 12th, 2017 be dispensed with the Journal, that the Journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You have heard the motion. Is there any objection? Seeing none, the motion is adopted. Senate Services.
Correctly engrossed, Senate Joint Resolution 3, Senate Resolution 2, correctly enrolled, Senate Resolution 1 and 2.
Signing of bills.
The President has signed Senate Joint Resolution 1, Senate Resolution 1, Senate Resolution 2.
Announcements. Okay, we'll add her. Please add Senator Martinez-Humenic to the roll. Senator Baumgardner.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, again, I'm down here asking for donations for the junior livestock auction. That sale is next Friday, the 20th. Okay. So please.
Donovan.
That's fast. Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning, colleagues. This is a really important thing that we do every year. It's a tradition in this building. I really hope you guys can all contribute at a level that's meaningful to you. 100% participation would be wonderful. And this, again, goes to scholarships. And it's a wonderful time. These kids have invested years and years in getting an animal ready for the show, learning how to show. full families are invested, and these scholarships really mean that kids can pursue agriculture. So look forward to seeing you all help us support the future of agriculture in our state. Thank you.
Any other announcements? Senator Todd.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, colleagues. Happy Friday. The good senator and I have an invitation that you've received on your desk to remind you to put on your calendar the Aerospace and Defense Caucus Luncheon, and it is
January 23. I realize we're a little bit early, but we thought we'd get you to thinking about it. But it's next week at the 1525 Sherman. And we will make this announcement at a later date, too. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Any other announcements? Majority Leader Holbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, we do have a bill deadline today, and I believe on Wednesday when you got to your desk you would have this handy laminated card. It has the Senate deadlines on one side and something referred to as the House. I guess they have deadlines on that side as well. So you can refer to this, but today, Friday, January 13th, is our introduction deadline for the remaining two of first three bills. So you had your pre-file bill, which has probably already been introduced unless you have that deadline waived. The remaining two of your first three, bills 2 and 3, the deadline is today, unless you have that deadline also waived. So if you have a bill in your desk, if you have a bill in your office or in your hand, make sure that that is turned in to the desk here by 4:30. Don't take it back downstairs. Don't take it anywhere but right here. So please deliver that to the secretary by 4:30 today. This morning, upon adjournment, we have a training in room 271, and all members are required as we can require you to be required to attend, and roll will be called. So if you are not excused from that, we do have a couple of members who are excused today. I mentioned a death in a family and a medical procedure out of town, that sort of thing, but if you cannot be there, please let leadership know. Otherwise, we would very much appreciate your attendance there, and as soon as we adjourn, we'll move over to room 271. Following that mandatory as it can be, training, we will head to the House at 11 o'clock to hear the State of the Judiciary address from Chief Justice Nancy Rice of the Colorado Supreme Court. After that, you may leave for the day. We are closed on Monday in observance for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we will convene at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, January 17th. Next, please remember that the photographer will be here next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to take pictures for the composite. The secretary has a sign-up sheet for those times, and if you want to get a photograph taken this year, please make sure that you have that on the schedule and that you remind yourself the night before to get your hair done and all the things to prep for that picture, and we will accommodate you on those 3 days as best as possible so that you can go and have your picture taken and get back to the floor. That is all I have, Mr. President, and with that, I would move that the Senate adjourn until 10 a.m. Tuesday, January 17th. Are we coming back? We are. Okay. I withdraw that motion. The President tells me we will have some bills to read over, so at this time I move that the Senate recess until 2 o'clock today.
You've heard the motion. You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. And the Senate will stand in recess until 2 p.m. Tuesday, January 17th.